Good afternoon everyone, it's Garrett, and in today's video I'm bringing you guys the top 5 designs of the week number 42. And the first thing I want to say is thank you guys so much for supporting me through these 42 weeks on my whole entire channel. Over 15,000 subscribers, and 42 weeks later that we're here. 10 more weeks we're going to break a whole entire year, which is going to be a crazy celebration. A lot of giveaways are going to happen, so definitely stay tuned to my channel, keep supporting all these top 5s, and definitely keep supporting your portfolios in the description. I do want to say one thing is please start submitting more than just social media designs. Not that I'm getting old of looking at them. I think that this whole entire top 5 needs more like motion design, advertisements, modeling, everything like that. So if you guys have any of that kind of cool stuff, definitely submit it in the the forum below, whether it be that kind of stuff or photography, just anything that's art related. I really want to see. But basically that's all I have to say, and let's jump right into it. So with the honorable mention, we have Oteka, who did a really cool minimalist design, and I thought I'd throw this in for those kind of people that are starting out with the basic minimalist. And this is a really good example on what you should do, and then also what you should do on top of this. So right here is a really cool design. He has everything placed straight in the middle and the cool kind of numbers and letters at the top. I felt like if you had doing this yourself, you should have placed something on the right hand side and the left hand side that it's really negative and it really just looks a little bit awkward. It's a very big open space that just looks a little bit weird. You could have added maybe a little squiggly marks or a little border around everything to kind of help create a better feel. But you had a really insane job pushing everything together. The black really complements that kind of cool khaki color with the green leaves, and everything else looked really insane. So an honorable mention is pretty dope, and I do enjoy this a lot, and I thought that people would learn from looking at this. So with the 5th place we have Nakaya Creates. And I'm going to butcher every single one of these names, this whole entire top 5. I literally sat in my room trying to practice a couple of them. And really quickly, he did a Twitter header for Gakkawi or something crazy like that. Gave him a 9.0 out of 10 on this. And I want to say, first things first, it's a really cool concept, man. I really like the whole entire 2D glowing style. But maybe if you tried some 3D text, it could have looked a little bit better. And then taking away those flowers and Lycan logo maybe would have helped a little bit better. I felt like they were oddly placed. But everything else was done really cool. I love how you made that G, black with the green border around it, and really pops in front of your face. Maybe if you just did that to the K, and the U, or whatever the kind of letters you wanted to do, and made it kind of glowing and coming out, at you, could have done a really good job. I do like the whole entire kind of wireframe green glowing everything around, and the white kind of strokes everywhere looked a little bit awkward, but maybe that was just my eyes and everything kind of went straight to the green instead. But overall, man, you did an insane job, and a 9.0 and a 10 in a 5th place is pretty sick. So with the 4th place, we have Kitech Designs, who did a very cool minimalist design for Apollo. And this is just what I was saying about the minimalist design of adding stuff in the corners everywhere. Apollo added these, the text right in the top left-hand corner and bottom right, along with, the squiggly marks and circles, which just really helped bring your eye everywhere. The flat design look was really sick. However, I don't enjoy how you just cut off the one in the bottom left. It looks a little bit awkward, just kind of cut straight. But the text was done really nicely, and everything flown really cool. The color theory and the color codes you used were really nice, and the whole entire color palette itself was just really insane. And a 9.3 out of 10 is sick in a 4th place. So with the 3rd place, we're getting straight into the top 3. We have a 9.4 out of 10 from XVNDE. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But he did a header for Soar Crude. And I want to say first things off is please tone down that RGB split. It's a Twitter header. It's not no trippy trap music art thing. Just definitely tone down the RGB split. It's not needed, and it really taken away from a whole entire piece. The logos you can see and the text is just really broken apart and very hard to read. And I do wear glasses, and I'm not wearing them right now, but I know what they're supposed to say. But with the RGB split, man, my eyes are going crazy right now. So first thing I do want to say is, after that, is definitely the whole entire piece itself is really nicely put together. Composition's really good. I love how everything's placed in the middle with the sponsor links in the bottom. I feel like that's always the cleanest way to put things. And then also that kind of purple ring glow you have, along with the right hand side and the bottom left. Everything was just really placedly good together. The background, I do enjoy how you did the purple kind of lens blur and how you had the kind of Soar Crew logo blended in the background. And that was just really, everything was done really nicely. I just feel like if you tone down the RGB split and maybe take away that Soar logo on the top, everything else could have done it a lot better. But a 9.4 out of 10 in a 3rd place is sick. So the 2nd spot, we have Despair X, who did a social media design for DMTZ. Gave him a 9.8 out of 10 on this one, and I haven't seen this style done at all before, so I really enjoyed looking at it. It's a very cool kind of very film grainy, you know, film burn style. If you guys have ever watched like one of those Sony Vegas tutorials or transition tutorials with the lens flare burn transition, I'm not too sure what it's called, I don't use it, but it's basically what he did, and it's just a really insane style. I thought that looking at your portfolio is very original, and I thought it was a very good style for you. So for everything else, I thought it was just like a perfectly done, but the Chinese logos in the bottom and then like the definitions you have placed everywhere, I wasn't too sure about that. I feel like it's kind of taken away from your pieces a little bit, but everything else is done really well. I do like the whole entire statues, you know, they do work really well together along with the leaves and the logo in the background, and everything else is just really insane. The kind of cool scratch effects you have in the film grain along with the film burns was just really well done, and I really love your style, man, so keep submitting and then keep doing you. So the first place we have XJMXJ Pre. You got a 9.9 out of 10 on his Caesar Twitter header, and I thought this is just a really cool kind of pop art almost style, and this is definitely his style. You know, I don't see people doing this at all, and he does a really good job with this, so I don't have any complaints about this whatsoever, except for the fact that the sponsor links look a little bit too smushed together. That's the only thing I have anything bad to say about it, but everything else is done really nicely. I love the background and how everything, you know, kind of flows together. It's kind of like a cool graffiti style as well. And then everything's placed together, and it really matches, you know, the whole entire style. The colors you use were done really well, and they match the whole entire kind of you know, statue in the middle, along with the logo and the logo text color and everything like that. The box on the bottom of the reef looks a little bit awkward, but everything else, man, looks really insane, and I have nothing bad to say about it. And it was just a really good work of art. I do love your style so much, and I hope you're gonna keep submitting, and then hopefully enter in for the top 5 weeks, or top 5 week number 52, which is going to be a huge, insane, you know, big competitive week. So that's going to be it for today's top 5, or this week's top 5. And basically, I just want to say thank you guys so much for always submitting your portfolio and, you know, helping out with this top 5. Please start submitting more than just social media design, and I just mean that at the bottom of my heart, that I want to see advertisements, motion design, dailies, you know, UIs, it could be anything, and just something different than social media design could be insane. Help you, you know, get into this, you know, if you guys are really trying to get on top of this top 5, like I said, advertisements, you know, different kind of designs other than social media can really boost your luck. But basically that's all I have for today. Please enjoy my videos and keep liking and subscribing to my channel. I'm going to be coming out with a lot of Illustrator tutorials and a lot of Photoshop stuff, with a lot of vlogs and whatever else I want to do. But other than that, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace out.